Alright, problem number 8a on our study guide. We need to solve for x. So to do this, notice again, our x is stuck up in an exponent, so we got a problem. We got to get it down. But remember the power property of logs that says if you have the log of something raised to a power, i.e. the log of 3 raised to a power, you can write that power as an exponent. So I can take that x squared and write it in front, and I'll have x squared times log base 3 of 3 equals 16. Well, log base 3 of 3 is 3, because 3 to the first power is 3. So all I really have is x squared equals 16. Take the square root of both sides to find that x equals 4. And you're done. That's pretty cool. Nice and easy. Part B. Let's go ahead and do that one. This one says log base 2 of 2 equals x. Well, hey, we just talked about that. That's like saying 2 to what power is 2? Well, it's got to be 1, so x has to be 1. Awesome. Burning through these. C says log base 11 of 1 equals x. So again, use our if and only if statement. Rewrite this. 11 to what power equals 1? Well, anything to the power of 0 equals 1, so that has to be our answer. The last one on here, log base 2 of x plus log base 2 of x plus 3 equals -2. Now, I messed this problem up. I put that -2 there. I meant to not put that -2 there. Well, I meant to put it there, but I messed it up. I wasn't thinking fully, I guess. So this actually won't work out to be a nice answer. I wanted it to be nice. But we can still talk about the main idea here. The main idea here is that we have two logs being added together, and they have the same base. That means we can use our power property. Our product property. I always say the other when I mean to say the other, just because they're both P's, power property and product property. But when you are adding two logs of the same base, you can write it as one log with the two arguments multiplied together. So with x multiplied by x plus 3. So x times x is x squared, x times 3 is 3x, and we can keep going. Now, we are going to use our if and only if statement to rewrite this. So, take your base, which is 2, raise it to the power of -2, because that's what this log equals, and that will equal your argument, which is x squared plus 3x. Now, some of you hopefully caught on to this, but that's okay. It wasn't a main focus of this unit. But if you have a negative exponent, like that 2 to the -2, that's the same as saying 1 over 2 squared, which is just 1/4. So this is really saying 1/4 equals x squared plus 3x. Now this is a quadratic equation, and we can manipulate it and factor it and solve it. But again, I wanted that number to be a little bit nicer than that -1/4. But you could always graph it and find your y-intercepts, and that would be your answer. But that's okay. We'll stop there.